Hello everyone, it's Megan here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and I actually apologize for not posting in 2 months. I'm very inactive, but I'm still here, and I'm still wanting to make new content for you guys. Anyways, as you could tell by the title, I'm going to be doing the similarities and differences between the two psych wards that I have been at. The first ever psych ward admission was in April 2018. My second one was actually a year ago. Actually, a year ago today, I was in a psych ward right now. So, November 2019. And so I'm going to do the similarities first because it's a lot easier. I could just go down the list. I don't really need to do explaining, but for differences, I need to do explaining. The similarities, so the first one is you both had a roommate. Second one, both bathrooms in the room. So like you have your room and there's a bathroom somewhere in the room. Both had gyms, so you could go down during your free time. Obviously you have to be with somebody and the group. We would all be like, hey, you want to go down to the gym during this time? And we would all agree to it. Yeah. Since I'm very antisocial, I never really, the other patients had to come to me and talk to me if they wanted to play a game in the gym or do something, because I would not go up to you. Nope. I'm so very antisocial. So, you both had group therapy. I think my 2018 one, they would do weekly, so I did one group therapy. And then my 2019 one, I think I did 2 times. Your family could come and visit. Makes sense. But it only had to be family. It couldn't be, oh, you're your supportive friends, or it couldn't be another one of your teachers. It had to be family related. And the next one, snack times. You have 3 snack times a day. You had breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then 3 snack times throughout the day. It's they wanted you to keep you full. And then you had quiet time, which I literally did not, every day. It was every day. I hated quiet time because it was an hour to an hour and a half. It sucked. It was so long. You literally sat in your room and did basically nothing. You could take a nap, which I never really took a nap, because if I take naps, I will not fall asleep the following night. And yeah. Pretty much I played I played card games by myself. Solitaire, to be exact. Yeah. And then the last one that I can remember the similarities is you both could listen to music during downtime. One, you had an iPod, but it had to be locked up. The other one, you had headphones to a radio station or something like that. I chose not to listen to music because, I don't know, I just didn't want to. I'm a very picky music listener too. Okay, so then the differences. I'm not going to be doing a lot of explaining, so just be patient with me. So the first difference was my 2018 admission. They recorded how much you ate. For instance, 0% you ate nothing off your plate, 100% you ate everything, 50 you ate half, or 25, 75. Yeah, I hate when other people watch me eat. It's there's no reason for you to watch me eat. Stop. Plus, when I'm there, my anxiety, a lot of patients' anxieties are high, and for me, my anxiety makes me feel sick. I don't actually get sick, I feel sick. Therefore, I do not want to eat, but I did not want them thinking I had an eating disorder. Sorry, my anxiety was high and I'm not hungry, I don't want to eat. Yeah. So that was my fear. If I didn't eat enough, they would come and be like, oh, why aren't you eating enough? It's my anxiety is high. I am in a place I do not want to be. My anxiety is high. I'm around people who I don't even know. Leave me alone. But then my 2019 admission, they didn't want you to eat. They just made conversation with you, if you were new. I remember my first day of going down and eating. A tech sat next to me. I was new. Didn't know anybody. Everyone was talking to each other. I'm like, fun. And also my anxiety was still high, so I, again, barely ate. And so she kind of made conversation with me, which I liked it, because I'm just yeah, I wasn't that talkative because I'm I don't know you. I'm very antisocial. Can you tell? But yeah, they didn't record how much you ate, thank God. So the next one is the doors to their room. My 2018 admission, the doors were unlocked. During the day, they had to stay wide open. And then in my 2019 admission, they were locked and they always had to stay closed during the day or during the night. Obviously, the patients could come out of the room, but if you wanted in, you had to go ask a nurse or a tech to be let in. And the next one is showers. Now I'm going to have to do a lot of explaining on this one. My 2018 one had, in my room, in the bathroom, had a shower in there. I could take a shower by myself. No one had to watch me. 2019 one, people had to watch me. A tech or a nurse had to watch me. Now, by watch is not what you were thinking. They do not see you naked. That's not by watch. There's this little room with like 4 showers, 4 stalls, so like 4 girls at a time. You come in, you go into your stall. It's big enough to have your clothes and stuff at one end so it wouldn't get wet. And then you would take your shower, take your shower, and they would stay outside of the stalls and just sit there, not really watch you. They would just sit there until you're done. I feel like I don't know if every psych ward is like this. I don't really think a psych ward out there is watching you take a shower naked, because I feel like that's a huge privacy issue. I would be like, I know, I'd rather not take a shower then. But yeah. Okay, change of positions because my sister came home, so now I'm out in the living room. So the next one is, so obviously you get someone who gets to decide if you're ready to be discharged or not. And in my 2018 mission, you had a doctor, not like a surgeon doctor, like a doctor who worked in like an actual hospital. My 2019 one, you had an actual like therapist who got to decide if you were discharged or not. And of course, both those times they would come in and talk to you and ask you if you're ready, and if you say yes, they're like, how so? And another difference is individual therapy. I really do not remember having individual therapy in my 2018 admission, like an actual therapy session, hour long, individual. But then the nurses would come up and check up on you, like, how are you doing? How's your night? Like, I don't think you actually had individual therapy. In my 2019 admission, you had an actual individual therapy. Family therapy. In my 2018 admission, I do not remember having any family therapy. My 2019 admission, in order to be discharged, you had to have family therapy. I think like an hour of it. But I just had my mom in there. And so the next difference is the school. In my 2018 admission, I was 16 years old. I don't remember if I had a choice or not, and if I did, I chose the wrong freaking choice. But I don't think I had a choice because I was 16. I think it was up to my parents, actually. I think so. But then in my 2019 admission, I think because I was 18, I actually did have a choice. I said no, because I'm like. And then the next difference is, so since the 2018 admission was a lot smaller, like I'm 9K, and there was like 4 rooms, and it could hold like 8 people. Small ward, we were all together one group. But my 2019 admission had different mini groups. I was a part of the water group, and there's like other different groups and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a bigger ward to be on. The next difference is, in my 2018, that little area, like, it wasn't that little, but like it was smaller than my 2019 admission. That little area, you ate on the same floor. There was like this little like kitchen, not really kitchen area, just like a little area to eat, like a dining room basically. And they would come bring the food up to you. And you would eat on the same floor. But my 2019 mission, they would take us downstairs, and there was obviously lunch ladies, and we would come up with our tray and say yes or no if we wanted it or stuff like that. We would eat downstairs, which was a much bigger area. Yeah, and then the last difference is, in my 2018, they only had nurses, so like actual nurses who could give you meds. But my 2019 one did have nurses that could give you meds, and had techs. Now I'm pretty sure techs just means that they cannot give you any meds. They are just there to watch you, help you keep you safe, just pretty much help out. Another similarity is that 2018 and 2019 both had cameras in your room, which I'm pretty sure all psych wards have cameras in your room, but not in the bathroom. And overall, if I had to choose like what experience was better, it was my April 2018 one. My April 2018 one was much better because I know I did a separate video on this. At the end of the video, I will link it, but I explained in my 2019 last year, I got sick. It was food poisoning. And honestly, I don't know if I'm being over dramatic, but it kind of traumatized me because it was the sickest I've ever been. I've never, ever, ever, ever been that sick in my entire life. I've never thrown up that many times in one night. Like, I also fainted for the very first time in my life. Obviously, if I wanted to faint, I would rather do it at home, not somewhere where I don't know. It was the worst. My whole body's never ached that much before. It was my entire body, head to toe. It hurt to walk. I couldn't sit. I couldn't even lay down. I couldn't do anything without it hurting. So yes, that concludes this video. Again, I will link that one video explaining my adventure in my 2019 psych ward because I got so sick. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video, and I'll promise I'll not keep you waiting. So yeah.